Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I got the trusty and reliable 22 LR bolt gun with me. This is my Savage FVSR, and we're going to go out here and see if we can find a few squirrels in this early season hunt. This is really early for our area, 80 degrees, so between this afternoon and tomorrow morning when it should jump down to the 50s, I'm hoping we're going to find a few squirrels and hopefully bag a few to take home. Rifle in question, this little Savage once again. I love this big bolt handle, nice and easy to cycle. The magazines are pretty cheap. That's probably my biggest complaint with this rifle. But with that said, super light, super accurate. And that's what I'm referring to when I say I have problems with these magazines. Alright, let's go ahead and chamber this one. I'll pick up those other 22s and we're going to get to the woods. Normally in the early season, I like to use a 12 gauge rather than the 22. However, I want a little bit more of a challenge, and I haven't used this rifle in a little bit, so I thought it'd be fun to get out here with it and see if I could get some good shots on squirrels from a little bit of distance, not too bad. But with all of the leaves still in the trees, definitely going to make it a little bit more difficult. However, we did have some wind, so I expect we're going to see a couple more squirrels closer to the ground than necessarily in the treetops, which ought to help me actually. Only one way to find out. We're going to walk around, see what we can find. Right behind me I heard something in the tree, and sure enough there is. It's in that oak. I gotta wait for it to come out of some leaves right now. Hopefully it will. That shot should have gotten him. His back is towards me. If he turned one way or the other, I could get him. Let's see if I can get around. Maybe right in here I can get a shot. There we go. First squirrel of the season took some time. Finally got him dispatched. Real hard. Like I said, if all this leaf cover, 12 gauge would be much, much easier. Someone shooting over there. I don't know what they're shooting at. Now they're driving off. Par for the core. All right. We'll get them picked up in a second. We'll continue on that way. That was about 15 minutes I had to wait. You gotta have some patience. So a little tip, the way I carry ammo is little pill bottles or something like this. Put the 22s in here, put some paper towels on top. That makes it real quiet. They don't jungle around as you're walking, but keep about 30 with me or so since I don't have a small pack. And now I'm ready to load up and keep going. Right here in this tree in front of me, there's a squirrel on a branch. I'm just gonna ease up to it, get a little bit closer. 25 to 50 yards is what I'm comfortable with. He doesn't know I'm here. That tree doesn't have many leaves. Makes it a lot easier for me. Let's get up a little bit closer if we can. Oh, got him. I don't think he's going anywhere. Yep, he'll expire quickly. Nerves are getting to him, but I can already see. Got him real close to the head, so he'll be down. Second squirrel, one shot on that one. I hope that didn't have nearly as much to go through, but that was probably about 30-yard shot right there. Not too bad. There he is. I missed him on that first shot. As you can hear, he's not very happy about that. Granted, I wouldn't be either. There we go. Whew. And you talk about coming flying out of that tree. Right at me. Awesome. I wasn't expecting that. Number 3 of the day. How about that with the 22? Man, I was expecting to be a little rusty, but I can't complain with these results. Well, as you can see, starting to get dark now, but 3 squirrels. First time hunting an afternoon for squirrels in particular. Usually I only do mornings because it's warmer this time of year, as you can easily see, but Savage did wonderful today. That thing is on. There's only one squirrel where I thought, man, I should have had that one, but a little bit further away, may have been just a tiny bit low. And here's the bag. Like I said, I got 3 squirrels in there. I want to skin those up when I get to the house. And the video's not ending here. This was just the first squirrel hunt. When it cools off in the morning, I'm getting up and I'm coming back out here. When it's in the 50s, it'll be a lot more comfortable, not nearly as much sweat, and I'm hoping they're going to be a bit more active. Well, it's the next morning and it feels fantastic. It's currently 52 degrees, coolest it's been in 8 months, so I'm going to enjoy it as much as possible. Got the 22 with me. Let's not dilly-dally. We're going to go ahead and get back out here, and while the grass is wet and I can move quietly, hopefully get a couple squirrels this morning. I think about 2 options if they just poke their heads out. There's that one. Dang it. There's no trees to help me get steady on. Oh yeah, there we go. Nailed him. Alright. Yep, there's a second. Two right at the base of the tree. I could have sworn I had 2, but all I see is this one laying here. I don't know where that second one went. He must have crawled back up the tree, unfortunately, but he fell on the ground. Regardless, I'll go ahead and take this one, and we're just going to keep on moving. Oh, come on. There we go. Another one in the bag. I really should have had a couple more. Yeah, I blew out that front shoulder, unfortunately, man. But we still got some good meat off of him. I'm really hoping for 3, so I got 2. If I can get one more, I'll be happy. Anything after that is just gravy. Let's just keep walking down the trail, see if we can find some. Got about an hour, hour and a half left before it starts to warm up and they'll stop being less active. That should have gotten him. Surely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust the scope a little bit. I think it's shooting just a little bit to the left, it seems like. Number 3, pretty awesome. Now, anything I get is gravy, I'm hoping. It'd be great to get 1 or 2 more, just make sure I have enough meat. But yeah, 3 squirrels. That's great. On to the next area. Everything's dying, so I'm going to wrap this up pretty quickly. 3 more squirrels in the bag. So that brings us to 6 total between yesterday afternoon and this morning. I'm very happy about that. Still have like 90 to 95% tree cover. When it drops down 75, it's going to be a heck of a lot better. But the real winner today is going to be this Savage bolt gun. This 22 did a fantastic job. This is the FVSR variant in particular, although it doesn't matter. They're all pretty darn accurate and excellent, but couldn't be happier with today's performance and yesterday's with this particular rifle. Now guys, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to share, like, subscribe for more, and as always, thanks for watching.